EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. The kicker, Daniel Carlson, has this one teed up. And off we go from Vegas. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Throwing on second down, Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold. A second down throw for Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And third down coming up. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now, Ritter to throw on second down. He gets this one to Tucker. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Raider first down. Tight end motioning left. On the handoff, it's Etienne. They face second down and 7. Sending a receiver right. Once again, it's Etienne. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Play action, it's Ritter. Off balance throw, it's complete. And he's in. Great touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
They'll run it here with Etienne. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. On the return, here comes Campbell. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, Richardson. Catch made there by Waddle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with it. Throwing, Richardson. A pass taken in by Miller. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down. 1st down, Saints. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Motioning the tight end, Jones. Quickly to the outside and complete.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Richardson. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Richardson. He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And he'll twist his way into a good run. A pickup of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll run it once more with ETN. And he'll be taken down about the 28, but move the chains. That's a 1st down.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
ETN has the 1st down, still going. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On play action, Ritter. A throw on the move is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. He'll run again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly...
And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Raiders will have great field position right around midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Ritter. Going up top. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Raiders. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Richardson to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On 1st down, it's Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. 1st down and goal. Here's Miller. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. It is brought in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
Raiders 21, Saints 7.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out.